What up, what up, what up, YouTube? Hey, my name is Ron E. Bradley, and I'm going to start a YouTube channel, which I really haven't started yet, but you can like this video and subscribe to this channel, and then you'll get a notification when I move to an official channel. I'm doing this video because I haven't seen anyone else do this, but I just caught something in Spider-Man Homecoming that gives a huge hint as to the big timeline change, the MCU timeline change, that they actually did change it. And I don't know if you caught this, but Peter Parker gets detention, and of course we're all familiar, if you've seen Homecoming, you're familiar with the Captain America PSAs that he did. Well, there's a part where Captain America says, "So you got detention. Maybe you did something you think you're cool. Well, take it from a guy who's been," and this is the key line, "take it from a guy who's been frozen for 65 years. Well, Captain America, if he was filming those, it had to be obviously after he was thawed, and he would have been thawed in the previous timeline. He was thawed in like 2011 or 2012. Because that's when the Avengers movie happened. But that's interesting. In those movies, he said he had been asleep for 70 years. So that is a big, big change. From 70 to 65 years, that means he was thawed 5 years earlier in this new MCU timeline. So now, when it flash forwards to 8 years later, so last year you had Civil War, and we all thought Civil War was taking place in real time in 2016, which would have been Spider-Man Homecoming taking place 2 months after Civil War, would have been taking place in the fall of 2016, with Civil War being pushed to the summer of 2016 instead of May when it came out. So, let's say that Civil War happened in 2017, and now the new Spider-Man Homecoming movie takes place in 2017. Current time, except in the fall. Like, it's not taking place now in the summer, but takes place in the fall. So 8 years after the Avengers would mean the Avengers wasn't pushed back to 2010, but all the way back to 2009. So that instead of Cap being woken up in 2000, let's see, Cap was woken up in 2012 in the Avengers. Now maybe he's woken up in 2007. I'm not sure how that works out, but he was asleep only 65 years instead of 70, and that definitely makes for an interesting conversation. So please like the video, and I would love to see your comments below on what it means that Captain America said he was asleep for 65 years in the new MCU timeline in Spider-Man Homecoming versus the 70 years that he was supposedly asleep in Avengers. Because clearly he would have had to been woken earlier, because he hit the ice at the same time no matter what. Wasn't because that was World War II, and you can't change the World War II timeline, but you can change the modern timeline, and that is apparently what the studio has decided to do. So let me know, comment below, and let's have a discussion about it, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Again, like the video, subscribe, and I'll do other things. I'll put in pictures, and we'll do some cool things. I'm just going to put this video up now and see what happens, and we'll see you soon. Ciao.